Alright, we on air? Yes, sir. What? This comes out earlier, but, uh, what? Multi crew? I don't know. Since these are coming out so much earlier than the actual, like, the songs have dropped, like, already. But, yeah. And the music, it's been really funny. What, wasting time. At the time of this recording, I don't think. Because what? We still got another week to go before. So, but what? Wasting time. Wasting time was, I'm gonna say it was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Um, at the time of this, um, a baby dropped. What's it called? Ball If I Want to, and something else. Ball If I Want to, and Red Light, Green Light. Also, I start making these horizontal because I know some of you guys do not like, I mean, not horizontal, vertical. Wait, horizontal, vertical? Oh, horizontal, yeah. Just having a few snacks before. But I'll be posting a game, I think, every day. Don't know yet. Don't know what I want to do yet. Considering it's harder to do. But, let's see. Um, it's more of a we'll see type shit. Well, I think my album review for Hall of Fame is coming out in a few days. Um, I find out when that's dropping, but there's a few albums that I'm ready. Yeah, obviously Drake, Utopia, um, Fuck Love 3 is going crazy right now. Can't wait for that to come out. I think Stay is probably gonna go number one. I'm not gonna lie. Well, no, not with butter. That butter shit is some cheese, bro. Like, I don't hate, I don't hate BTS mainly because Juice hopped with BTS and it was actually okay. I kind of changed my perception on him all night. I don't think it charted, but it did work. Alright. And this is collaborated with everybody, but not everybody, but you know what I mean. But it's wild. Um Pop Smoke's dropping at the time of this. I think he's dropping on the 16th. Oh. I think it's called Faith or something like that. Can't wait for that to drop. Um Man, so much great music comes out during the summer. Um, what is you guys' Song of Spring? I haven't heard about that yet. You know, we always have the Song of the Summer, but the summer's not over yet. It's not even hit August, where that's when it was really popping off. Like late July and August, that's when everybody starts dropping. You know, we know Drake usually, the baby usually drops around now. Um, a lot of artists drop during the summer. I don't know why. I think the best time to drop is probably like uh November, December, just cuz you get an upper hand on everybody as far as charting. Like you drop December like 8th, and then, well, no, cuz Christmas will always fuck up your charting. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. I don't know, maybe like right after Christmas, so that would be like February, where all that stuff stops charting. All I Want for Christmas stops charting. Man, I fucking hate how that happens, man. Cause somebody has to drop like a hood musical. Like I know X did Ghetto Christmas and some other Jack, but I need somebody like a big name. You know what I'm saying? Freaking Kanye, I don't care. Somebody needs to drop a Christmas like type thing, like Whole Lot of Red. I think on Christmas, but did that go number one? I don't think that went number one. I don't know. Um, but Whole Lot of Red doesn't really count because it got bodied by Christmas. Uh, I think it dropped on Christmas Day. Yeah, I didn't even listen to it, but I don't listen to Christmas music like that a lot. And like people are like, you don't like Christmas? No, the music's just fucking ass. And also, I've heard it all my fucking life, like all tw- all 22 years I've been alive. I hear this shit every fucking summer. I mean, not every summer, but every winter. Like, it hits my birthday, and that's when them niggas start fucking doing it, bro. I hate it. Like, I think it started charting like November 26th. I'm like, bro, what? It's a month to Christmas? Shut the fuck up. But, I don't know. Uh, that will always be like one of my most, that the things that make me the most angry, like songs like that. Just it like you see a lot of artists don't go into the next year because of it, right? And that's why I was like, dang, the weekend could survive literally Christmas, the Christmas beatdown, because those songs get so many streams, and you lose, and especially in his lane where that's more R&B than anything, right? They're all R&B songs, and he still survived that. And a lot of people might say, right, well, right after that, but you gotta know how people's memory works. Like, let's just say Drake drops his album right when a guy has a popping record. Let's just say, remember What's Poppin'? I think it peaked at number two. I think it peaked at number two. Cause, right, I think it ran into Rockstar, right? A big name drops and you're like a breakout star, you're not going nowhere. It kind of goes with like Lil Tecca. Like, that's what I talk about when they say um like you know the song's good when it didn't go number one, but everybody talks about it. And it doesn't make sense. I don't understand it. Cause that song will be playing in every motherfucker's head, and nobody, like literally they're all playing a Drake track. How does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? It kills me. It kills me. Like, Whoopty. Whoopty, for example. How did that only go number 10? I don't know one nigga that was not playing that shit on repeat. I mean, the radio was playing that boy like it was like it was a I don't even know what song. Like it Drip Too Hard was on the radio hard radio all day, every day back then. That's how Whoopty was. And how does that not go number one? I think they gotta change up something, man. Cause like there's no way some of these songs are out charting each other. Like like you see like debuts and all that, but I don't know. Like I like I know a lot of people that used to say back then it was so easy to chart. Like, yeah, of course it was. You know what I'm saying? It was so easy to chart because it wasn't the fear of somebody else getting played more than you. It's more off your name than anything. There was no breakout type shit. Like 50 Cent had already had a fan base before he he was popping, right? Think about that. He had dropped introductory records, right? You had to drop introductory, go in there, nowadays, Lil Tecca, right? I think that's gold or We Love You Tecca is like gold or platinum. I know it's at least gold. But We Love You Tecca was, right, a debut, but that shit got a lot of streams. I know it did. Everybody was playing Lil Tecca. That's how I'm surprised it only went number 4. Um, but Lil Tecca, as far as that, he didn't need to gain a fan base. You need one hit record. That's all you need, right? So I always say this about a lot of artists, right? Like Whoopty, for example. If you don't drop that album within 2 months of a hit record, Adderall, Felt That Hard, Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow had the best, second best introductory album. Okay, maybe third, because Goodbye and Good Riddance was a pop. It was a popping record. I mean, not a record, but as far as album, I think that's my only ever 100. I mean, a full 100. It gets a full 100 for me. Um, I don't know. But if you like, you have to drop right after you start popping. Because if you don't, it goes really badly. It goes really badly. You know what I'm saying? Jack Jack Harlow, I would say he did really good for somebody who went against the formula, right? And I was like, bro, Jack fucked up. That song was popping in I think 2020. Now it's late 2020. This song's barely charting. I think it was like barely charting. I think it was about to bounce off charts. I still don't know why Billboard does that bouncing shit, but yeah, they do. So it's about to bounce off chart, right? And then I think even though he dropped the album and didn't go back up, he didn't have a lot of. He doesn't have a lot of. He didn't have a lot of steam. Way Out and then Tyler Hero were like horribly charting. Well, I'm not gonna say that because Tyler Hero I think was in the top 40. Then Way Out was really good, but it was only at like 70s in the 70 range. But I feel like Jack Harlow deserved a lot more than what he got. Right? I mean, Facing My City, he had Route 66. So many good records though, like songs that you would think would chart, like a Lil Baby feature. It almost always charts. So that confused me. I was like, what the fuck? But I don't know. I think Billboard has a lot of problems going on with it. Cause I mean, I don't know. I would say like we need to have, because a lot of people were playing the Jack Harlow album, despite him not having a lot of hot esteem. So how do you not chart? I don't really know. I mean, it's kind of like Goodbye and Good Riddance, where like only 4 songs charted, but it went like number 4, and then it's like there's the difference between Twitter talking about it and then it charting number 1. Nobody has say one thing about Montreal, and then I think it's top 5 this week as far as this recording. Huh? Nobody, who's playing the Kid Laroi? And then he's still getting massive amount of streams. You know what I'm saying? Stay probably might be go top 3. Without You was number 8, and it says a lot about who the fuck is playing this. And I really need to know, like, as far as like demographic, like they need to start showing that, because it's killing me. Like, are the people playing the Kid Lario are just not on Twitter? I mean, like 90% of those people in those comments were like, I don't even listen to him. I listen to him, right? I don't listen to that much. I mean, I had to Let Her Go. I had a bunch of songs on the playlist. Fuck Love. I didn't really like the deluxe. The deluxe was kind of weird. I think Tragic was on the deluxe though, and that was pretty good. But it was NBA YoungBoy on the song, so he definitely knocked it down a notch. But I I, I really like it, right? So when Fuck Love 3 is about to come out, maybe he might go number 1. I don't know, but I think the point of number 1 stopped mattering a long time ago though. Like, we see so many albums that didn't go number 1 that deserves to go number 1. He just doesn't have the name to do it. Young Thug, Future has been able to get a few number 1s, even though sometimes he does not deserve it with some of those albums. I'm telling the truth right now. Sometimes it be straight ass cheeks, and then he magically goes number 1. That pisses me off to a certain extent, but it was like Kanye, right? Like 808 and Heartbreak, Last Registration, um, and and Graduation, Life of Pablo. Those are my 4 albums that I think always should go number 1. Maybe Uses, but every other album, what the fuck? I don't ever want to see anybody say they deserve all the claim. I mean, deserve the number 1. No, get the fuck out of here. But all right. It's the end of this. I don't know. Beautiful morning. Hey, you're not a real Kanye fan if you don't know that song. But that's fire, 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 fire. All right, I'm gonna hop off out of here, man. Um, more. Well, not really. More, more. I was gonna say more music soon, but uh, most likely it's gonna be around April of next year. So yeah. We might drop a few singles coming up, though. You know, I need y'all to comment names for like the album. I was thinking like let me think of a few names real quick. I was thinking The Setup, uh, uh The Diamond, Jick, New Year, New Me, but I don't know about that because it's in April. I would have to like push up the release date, and I don't really want to do that. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? Jig, ATM. You guys, y'all want an ATM in game? Nah, that sounds like too much like a last album. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all gotta give me names. The spectacle too. The spectacle too. Uh, uh, um. I don't know, man. It's so hard to pick these names. Like, the first album came from, I think, Skepta, right? British rapper or whatever. But um, he said something about a spectacle from Skeptical, or whatever. I remember it being about Skepta though, right? And it stuck with me. Right, so when I'm trying to name this album, after making it, you know what I'm saying? I've spent all this time, my head hurted so bad. It's like just spending days in the studio. And I was like, the spectacle, right? I wanted to call it the statement piece, all that, but I was like, it's a spectacle, you know what I'm saying? Then I look up, you know what I'm saying, shows, then I got it perfectly. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to do a deluxe, even though I have everything for the deluxe. I have songs written, I got songs ready to be put on there. Um, but like, I think it was supposed to be 9 songs, and I have way more. But like, I don't feel like doing it, and that's the worst part about it, right? Like, since I'm moving, in August, right? I only had like 4 months to get ready for. I mean, 5 months to get. Well, technically 4 months, but 4 months to get ready to drop a deluxe, right? Which is a lot of work in itself. It's basically dropping the album all over again, right? That's how I don't know how people do. Like, you gotta do, all that preparation all over again. You gotta cover art, this, that, talk to other people, talk to managers, talk to this, talk to that, talk to engineers, right? Then you gotta look through track lists, right? You gotta make sure you know the track list, right? Then you gotta, right? And then YouTube didn't let me put my album on there. Then, of course, Spotify didn't let me put it on there, right? So I'm like, all right, SoundCloud, bam, right? Then I'm talking to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm already a content creator. Why the fuck wouldn't you let me drop my album on there? And it was killing me. I was like, come on, dude. That's all I wanted to do. Then they said my format was wrong. Then I went I think MP3 and Ep.4. Then some other thing, da 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 da, talking to engineers and everything, and all this, right? Then you gotta make every single one a premiere. Then they got like uploading limits, right? So if you make a mistake, right? If you make a mistake of as far as like chopping, right? Then you gotta edit a lot of stuff, and then you also gotta get like cover art. Then let's just say, um, as far as like other platforms, it's you have to do all three of those at once, and usually you get like 2 weeks to a month to do all this, right? Sometimes it's by yourself, sometimes you get a manager, sometimes you can get a friend that's willing to do that, but you get no sleep after writing songs all day. I mean all day, you know what I'm saying? It kills you as a person. Then you gotta work, then you gotta do this, then you do that, right? Then you're also into content, right? Creation. So like my schedule was jam packed. So now I'm starting to like feeling the fruits of my labor, right? So I'm chilling and shit like this. Like I'm like, you can always drop that deluxe, but then gotta think about it, dude. You don't have a month to do this, right? Because you have to meet with engineers, right? Which I won't be able to do if I'm moving at the same time. This has been in preparation since last year, so I can't just switch up on everybody, right? Then it's like, all right, I'll message some down there. They don't respond. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I will fly back up here, and then I'm always sending tracks back and forth. So that's not really the problem as far as like album, because by then, you know what I'm saying, I would have flew back up here, give myself 2 months up here, then drop like spend every day in the studio, and you know what I'm saying, whenever the album's ready to drop, you know what I'm saying, do as far as like interviews, maybe like week, you know what I mean. um just just it's gonna take it would take a lot of work though. But also like you get burnt out really quickly. So that's really the biggest problem about it. Like, I was gearing up for a deluxe in April, and you know what I'm saying, now it's July, and I can see why I didn't do it, cuz it would have been so bad, man. Then you got to like, you know what I'm saying, you want to drop an EP this week? Oh, really? Well, you're going to do everything that it takes for an album. No. So, I mean, I don't know. That's how I don't understand how Young Boy does it. Like every weekend, or Young Thug does it every year. Man, that would be, especially when you got, and they have a lot more money involved, right? They get a lot more help, but also it's like it's gonna cost a lot more. So I don't know. All right. I'm rambling. I'm gonna get off here. Love y'all. More videos coming out soon. Podcast. Pop in. Let's go.